Sometimes in the die-hard SEC, we forget there's more to life than football. On the football field, the Florida Gators have played with a new life this season. Off the field, one of their biggest fans has been fighting for his. The connection between a boy and his favorite team has given 8-year-old Jay Ryan and his family a new life as he battles acute lymphoblastic leukemia. This journey started with a simple poster held by a smiling face, asking the Gators to beat then number 3 Ole Miss. The picture on social media went viral as Coach Jim McElwain and multiple players retweeted and voiced support for Team Jay.
He has a Facebook page, and so I figured, okay, post on his Facebook page, people will get a kick out of it. That'll be the end of it. Never that it would turn into such a huge thing, but he has loved every moment of it.
After that weekend, Coach McElwain sent Jay a ball from the Ole Miss game, which Jay received while he was in the hospital. A handful of players started donning Team Jay wristbands, recognizable by their tie-dye color, Jay's favorite. Many Gators have really taken Jay's story to heart.
Man, definitely put things into perspective. Being with football, we're busy and, we're always worried about winning and losing, but seeing a kid, who's really fighting for his life and his inspiration is us, it definitely puts things into perspective and makes you realize, how blessed and fortunate we are that our biggest concerns is winning a football game, whereas he's trying to, battle for his life. Kids like that, they really look up to us, and so for me, it's important that we always make sure that we realize the position that we're in. And whenever you get an opportunity to, kind of like uplift an individual, I feel like that's what you should do.
Wide receiver Chris Thompson first got to know Jay over the summer after a mutual friend told him Jay's story. Thompson's grandmother passed after a battle with cancer, so Jay's story hit him close to home. The two started regular FaceTime sessions. During the Gators' bye weekend, Thompson, a Gainesville native, drove nearly 2 hours to the Ryans' home in Sorrento, near Orlando. He and Jay watched football together and played with lightsabers.
I figured I'll go visit him because we had a little bye week, and I told his mom not to tell him, so it was like a little surprise. So that just brought joy to him, and I just felt good about doing that.
It was his week off. He could have been at his own home visiting his parents and stuff, but he was with us visiting Jay. It was huge.
The support from Gator Nation has overwhelmed the Ryans. The Make-A-Wish Foundation made a trip to Gainesville for the Gators' homecoming game against Vanderbilt a reality for the Ryans, who used to have season tickets. As the family left home early in the morning, Jay noticed the sunrise, something he only sees when the family travels to Orlando for his treatments at Florida Hospital for Children. Jay made it to the swamp for his first Gator game and got to check off number 1 on his bucket list, meeting Coach McElwain. Jay couldn't recollect the words that came out of his mouth when the two met, but he did have one distinct thought as he saw the man approach him during Gator Walk.
That's Coach Mac.
He has 2 different smiles. One where we tell him to smile, but he feels so lousy that he just kind of has this face. And then one where his eyes light up and you can tell that he's really, truly happy. We haven't seen that smile in a while, but he had that from the moment we got up to Gator Walk until the last player walked through. He had that smile on his face.
Jay was all smiles throughout his day in the swamp as the Gators won and secured their first SEC East title since 2009. He even got to catch up with his favorite player after the game.
Being called someone's favorite player, that's awesome. So it's just, you play this game that people watch, but it's more than just a football game. It's like people out here that's really actually looking up to you, and you got to be able to understand that. Like I said, I started talking to Jay over the summer. So since then, I took everything a step further, because I see him as he's fighting for his life. I'm just out here just playing the game. So every day I used to I'm tired, I don't feel like practicing, but he's out here actually just fighting for his life. Every day he goes, he's tired and he's still going. So every day I think about him and how he's feeling, and I just push myself.
The Gators have defied odds this season, just as Jay is determined to win his battle. As the team moves forward through the season towards Atlanta, they will continue to #WinForJay.